Hey, what's up everyone? This is Armando, Aguilar with my Fight With That. We're still here at the Women's Conference, and I have a special lady here. Her name is Patty Checa, and she actually won an award today for being a fantastic mom. So tell us a little bit more about you, Patty.
Well, my name is Patty Checa, and I am a mother of two. I've got a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old. I won the Mompreneur Award, and I own a business in Santa Monica. It's a women's clothing boutique, and pretty much my business is known for holding a lot of fun events. We do a lot of girls' night outs. I hold networking, social media trainings, just different types of events in my store. So that's pretty much what I'm known for in my boutique.
But tell us a little bit more what makes you real special, and the fact that you own a business, you have 2 kids. What message can you give other women to say, I don't know if I can do it because, I got to take care of the kid, I got to take him here, I got to do there. How do you juggle 2 kids, a husband or boyfriend, and a business, and being part of events and all that good stuff?
You know what? I've been working since I was 14 years old. And
she's 21, by the way.
I'm 37. And I thank my mom for that. I see her working. As a little girl, I saw her, juggling 2 to 3 jobs. She was a single mom. So it's kind of that's just the way I am. I work hard. When people make excuses that they can't run a business and be a mom at the same time, you can do it. I think that hard work and determination and focus, you can do it all. I juggle it all, and sometimes I work 6 to 7 days a week, but I definitely make time for my family because they are number one. Sorry, excuse me. But I definitely, juggle it all. The business, my kids, my husband, I do it all.
You do it all. How does it feel to win an award like this, where it glamorizes not just a business owner, but also a business owner and a mom put together? What was actually the name of it? It was
Check. Mompreneur?
Mompreneur, exactly.
Sorry, you're gonna have to edit the copy. Okay, sorry.
Actually, we're gonna keep that. Just show how real you are.
Yeah.
And by the way, you don't look 37 at all.
You're so funny. Okay, can you ask that question again? I'm sorry. Threw me off. You're so funny. What?
How does it feel to win this award? That's not an award that it just showcases. It showcases that you're a fantastic business owner, but it really showcases that you're a fantastic mom / a business owner. How does that feel to you? How does it make you feel?
What? When my cousin nominated me, and I didn't know, which was obviously I loved it because I didn't know. I didn't even know. Laura just called me one day and said, someone nominated you as a mompreneur, where I'd like to ask you a few questions. I was so honored and I was so blessed, and I at that moment I started to cry because I've worked so hard. I kind of get a little teary about it. I worked so hard to get where I'm at, and I just want to tell women that you don't need a lot of money to start a business. You don't need, I definitely believe in education, but you don't need to come from money to start a business. You just need to have like a passion for something and really say, I want to do this, and just go for it. You
actually mentioned something very, I don't know if it's very important, but a highlight when you did your speech, that your husband wasn't very supportive at first. That your husband wasn't like really saying, hey honey, come on, let's go do it. I got your back, I'm here for you. I don't know, maybe whatever reason, we don't have to get into it, but that's even harder because your significant other, it's not being that supportive element. So you had a harder struggle too. Because like you said, it's not like you had, $100 million and you had all the support in the world, and on top of that you were a mom, so you were able to overcome the mother issue, the hard work, and then not the supportive element of your husband not supporting you.
Yeah, it's funny because I always hear a lot of women saying, oh my God, I have the best support in the world, and my husband, blah, blah. My husband has worked for the same company for about 21 years, so it kind of tells you a little bit of his personality. He doesn't like change, he doesn't like taking risks. On the other hand, I'm a risk taker. I love different things. I've always been very business driven, and I've always dreamed of owning my own business. So one thing I have to say is that even when you're married, if you don't have that support of your husband, if you have even my mother, she supported me so much, that's all it took. I was totally fine with that.
And I think nowadays women are a lot more doing their own thing, like you mentioned. They're not holding on to hopefully I get that support. Women are grabbing the bull by the horns now and say, this is what I want to become and this is what I want to do. And I love that, I love that. I love that women are doing that. Do you have any suggestions you want to give out to a woman that wants to start her business that is also a mother?
I want to give to a mother, number one, and number two, Latinas, because I am Mexican American. I want to tell them that don't be afraid, don't be scared. I mean, what is the worst? When I decided to open my store, I thought to myself, what's the worst thing that could happen to me? What is the worst thing? That the store doesn't do well and I have to close it, and maybe I've lost some money, or I maybe, charged up the credit cards too much, or I have to claim bankruptcy. It's okay, because we learn from that and you grow. I read a book one time on how to become a millionaire, and it talks about how a lot of millionaires didn't become a millionaire the first time they tried there. I mean, they've struggled and they've claimed bankruptcy 2, 3, 4 times. So that didn't inspire me and encourage me. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to be scared. So one thing is, don't be scared.
I think you said a terrible word in the world, bankruptcy. People fear that so much, and because people feel that other people are going to look at them as failures. And you just said it. All these other people that made it in the world, that now we hear that that guy has $100 million. He probably went bankrupt 3 or 4 times, and he probably didn't make it.
Look at the Facebook guy. What happened to him? He was being sued, and I mean, look at him now. You know what I mean? It's
yeah. Well, Patty, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking the time and doing this for other women. You are an icon for other women, and I appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Much love. Viva la Latina.
Yes.